Welcome to yet another Call of Duty yearly rant, boys. This time around, of course, I'm talking about the clone of Black Ops 6, which is called a Black Ops 7. Truth to be told, this has to be one of the worst Call of Duties I've ever played, and I had the unfortunate, let's say, misery to try out Modern Warfare 2023. And this is yet again one of those Call of Duties which is basically a rebatch of the previous one. So, for example, Modern Warfare 2023 was a rebatch of Modern Warfare 2022, with a couple of changes to the movement, some remastered maps, and of course the campaign, which was abysmal trash, let's call it as it is. And Black Ops 7 is going to be the same thing, it's basically a DLC just pulled out to basically be a whole game, a transitional game between Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 4. So today I'd like to do a good old classic rant on Call of Duty, and how overall this stagnation and overall the whole package is just a pathetic attempt by Activision to try to deliver something to its player base. So let's get into this. Hello everyone, Chris back again with you in Gaming Zone. Yearly releases of Call of Duty are once again striking back, and this time it's the same force as Modern Warfare 2023. Yes, I'm talking about, of course, Black Ops 7. Activision actually put so much effort into this side of the thing. It's basically once again a full-blown DLC for Black Ops 6 made into a standalone game respectively. Truth to be told, I'm not going to put a lot of effort into this video anymore, cause let's be honest, the same effort is applied by Activision this time around. They just take some reused assets, they change a couple of things here and there, and basically create this sort of game. I'm going to use this thing cause honestly it's not even a game, it's at this point just a recycled garbage pumped out to the players for them to enjoy a transitional period between, of course, Black Ops 6 and Modern Warfare 4, which is basically at this point in time confirmed to be released next year for PlayStation 5 and Series X respectively. This is actually the last Call of Duty game which is going to release on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and I'm simply afraid to even look at how the game is going to run on those platforms. Okay, let's concentrate first on the multiplayer and also basically the reveal of this title, and honestly this has to be one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen. I've actually done myself a reaction while I was doing a stream, and honestly I wasn't even surprised it's actually trying to milk Black Ops 2 this time around. What the hell? Black Ops 7, I guess. Holy shit, what the hell? Hold up, what? Wait, is that Black Ops 2? Okay, some freaky stuff. Zombies again? Okay, I have so many questions seeing that. Because again, Black Ops 6 did have 4 years of development, so it actually is a proper entry in the franchise. The campaign is decent. The multiplayer, although it's an algorithm nightmare, is still playable sometimes. Of course, Warzone integration and so on, everything works fine. Black Ops 7 is just like Modern Warfare 2023, where they basically compiled all of these assets within a year and trying to dump us here. Here's your pile of trash, pile streaming of trash. And please consume it, try to play this until you know the next entry of Call of Duty is going to release. Truth to be told, this is purest form of stagnation that I've ever seen. I used to trash Black Ops 6 for playing terribly in multiplayer for the EOMM stuff. Black Ops 7 is actually worse. The first impressions really are, the maps actually look kinda cool. The setting itself, the futuristic thing, it's actually pretty decent. I really like the weapons, I really like how the maps look like. Overall, you know, the immersion within the setting is kinda interesting. Unfortunately, everything else, it's the same old story we've seen in Modern Warfare 22, 23 and of course Black Ops 6. It's generally just a recycled Black Ops 6 using futuristic setting and slight tweaks when it comes to new movement. Now instead of, you know, running around, landing behind and so on, now you can actually wall jump. Thing is, as you look at the map, you think you can actually wall run on these things, but no, apparently you only can do wall jumping. So to delimitate the old Call of Duties from the previous years where you had also jetpacks, wall jumping, wall running and so on, this one is just wall jumping. So it has the marks when it comes to along the walls, it still has the marks, but you have to jump on them, otherwise you just fall to death, which I did a couple of times during the gameplay footage, which you might see in the background. I'm not even going to bother much with the gameplay footage, cause I did try to record some days after the beta launched, and it's simply just miserable, it's barely playable. This algorithm right now is just absolutely miserable, cause not a lot of people are interested even playing this overblown DLC for, of course, Call of Duty. Black Ops 7 is a DLC, just like Modern Warfare 2023, which was initially planned to be a DLC. Same thing here, it's basically a DLC blown out into a game. The gameplay is just simply boring, the weapons are simply recycled, they now have futuristic aspects instead of the aspects which we've seen in Black Ops 6. Hell, I even took some weapons, some sniper rifles, they genuinely look the same as I've seen in Black Ops 6. The feel, the sounds, the UI, everything feels recycled in this title. Of course, what's not making things great is that Battlefield 6 is around the corner, and of course this is already affecting Black Ops 7 in ways which are quite unexpected. They started cancelling out skins, they started changing goofy stuff to now be more serious, but again, just look at this zombie thingy right here, it's like a robot zombie or something. Yeah, zombie robots in 2045? Yeah, this is very authentic, I guess. That's how it works out in Activision's brain. So yeah, when it comes overall to the whole reveal, even the reveal was embarrassing. Call of Duty Next produced this cinema right here, this meme, which I'm going to show it to you.
Come join us in Verdansk. We miss you. We need you. I have not finished the full game of zombies. Play Verdansk.
Yeah, you know things are embarrassing when they actually start asking zombie Call of Duty YouTubers, they solely dedicate their career to play zombie mode, to actually force them into Warzone and do these weird things right here. And honestly, it's just embarrassing to see this kind of stuff. Dude was invited for zombie stuff, and he was forced into Verdansk, which is basically a couple of changes when it comes to overall the integration. Honestly, Black Ops 7 is just pathetic. The gameplay is recycled, it's boring. I tried my best not to fall asleep trying to play this thing, and honestly, I kinda failed. After I finished the gameplay, I fell asleep like a log. After I returned, of course, a couple of days later, just to try it out to record some footage, they already cracked, I barely got into the game, and I'm already getting destroyed. I could barely outshoot someone, it's just so terrible. I guess this is kinda skill issue, but again, if you are going to try to make the game more casual by removing double sprint, by changing things here and there to slow down the movement, yet you still have these addicts, which they do this kind of stuff, yeah, it's not very good. You are not selling me the game, Activision, no matter how much you tried. Especially now that you actually made it out of a DLC, they made this full-blown game. Gameplay wise, once again, I gotta give credits where credits are due. I really like the music. This time around, Jack Wall is really cooking up some cool music. Actually gives tributes back to Black Ops 2 days. And of course, especially the setting, just the overall futuristic look of the maps, the weapons and so on, it looks very good. But it doesn't salvage the gameplay is simply boring. There's no originality whatsoever here, still the same 3 lanes, maps are terrible, the spawns are They've also added like this winter map, which unfortunately I have to show you the absolutely miserable gameplay of mine. This map is just bad, it's terrible. Honestly, I couldn't even muster myself to actually record proper footage for this video, cause generally it's one of those Call of Duties that nobody nearly gives a f about. Call of Duty has fallen into such depths of despair. They say one thing about we don't care about Battlefield 6, yet they turn around and started changing the skins to fit a more authentic setting. Looks like they also gave up on Verdansk and also Warzone itself, cause they only added like 2 POIs in Verdansk and they are basically reviving Blackout from Black Ops 4. So this kinda signals the alarm that things are not going very well. Also, I'd like to say the way the launcher is bloated with these games is just simply insane. You have to launch a game 2 times to get in. First one, of course, is you launch Call of Duty HQ, then you launch Black Ops 7 itself, which sometimes both of them slap you for a restart. So you start the game Call of Duty HQ, you update that, then it closes, it starts again. You go through that, you have to activate Black Ops 7 because it's a separate app in the beta, or VPC at least. So it quits again and now you have to start it again 2 times in a row just to get to play this very recycled DLC. It's just embarrassing how bloated Call of Duty has become recently. To install and play Call of Duty in 2025, you simply waste a lot of storage. 300 gigs you can basically fit the whole original Modern Warfare trilogy, you can even fit Black Ops 1, 2 and 3, hell you can even throw in like World at War, maybe Ghosts and stuff, and it should be weighing less. It should be weighing less than this pile of garbage which is called Call of Duty HQ. So, what can I say? Black Ops 7 is truly the pinnacle of mediocrity when it comes to Activision. It is zero effort, just take some inspiration from Black Ops 2, those buildings, those futuristic settings, you compile this into a game and you basically do nostalgia bait by using characters from previous entries of the franchise. Cause after all, how can you sell a new entry? You just bring back all the dudes. So at this point you can clearly tell Call of Duty is simply running out of ideas, it's creatively bankrupt and it's trying its best to do nostalgia baiting just to have players here. To sum it up everyone, I cannot even find myself trying to play this pile of trash. The EOMM is very brutal this time around, cause again, at least some people which at first tried to enjoy this Black Ops 7 thing, they saw it's basically a clone of Black Ops 6 and they left. Overall, once again, it's a recycled Call of Duty entry, same old engine, same old story about, Modern Warfare 23 and Black Ops 7. They are desperately trying to do a fill year to wait until Modern Warfare 4 releases, and it's just embarrassing. You can clearly tell they are out of ideas, they are out of things to do, and I can say for sure Call of Duty is quite in a very disastrous state right now. Because they are trying their best to at least, have something out for the public, but the public is not eating it at all. The players themselves, they already see this as slop. Some of them still enjoy this, because again, it's a preference when it comes to Black Ops 7. I'm going to call it as it is, this is zero effort from Activision. It's just embarrassing to see this. I don't have very high hopes for Modern Warfare 4, because we already have the lore destroyed by Modern Warfare 23. Modern Warfare 2019 was a very good reboot to overall this whole story for Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 2 was a bit mediocre at some points, but still the story was pretty decent. Modern Warfare 2023 took a fat on everything. And I believe the same thing is going to be applied with Black Ops 7. It's probably gonna take a fat on the Black Ops story, and it's going to ruin everything, just like Modern Warfare 23, the worst campaign of Call of Duty. It's just sad to see Call of Duty reduced to this state. It's basically yearly slop, you just consume the garbage and wait until the next product releases. Because again, Modern Warfare 2019 was very decent. Cold War was rushed, but still became a quite great game. Afterwards it's just, boring slop. Vanguard was trash, Modern Warfare 22 was mediocre, cause again with the movement and stuff like that. Afterwards it's just recycled garbage. And of course Black Ops 6, which is kinda decent, but again the EOMM, the whole algorithm thing which is messing around with the players is just insufferable and miserable. Yeah, Black Ops 7. I wanted to have this video made cause it's a yearly tradition to talk about Call of Duties, but honestly it's just disappointing to see how bad the games are now becoming for Black Ops series. And also overall to Call of Duty titles as well. They've truly reached the bottom of the barrel and it's truly sad to see that they reached this kind of state of affairs. So yeah, thank you very much Bobby Kotick for ruining this, and also thank you to Xbox for still pumping out slop, because they said we are going to refine and do quality. At the end of the day they still managed to greenlight this kind of trash, and basically overblown DLCs into a game are still being released. Talk about a great acquisition. So everyone, this is going to be it for Call of Duty. Honestly, I'm not even sure what the future is going to hold in general for this franchise. Some decent games, then again stinkers. Modern Warfare 23, absolutely pathetic, and Black Ops 7, which is a DLC. So let me know in the comments what do you think about this. As always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to throw a thumbs up. And if you didn't, there's the dislike button nearby. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you can see more Battlefield content, because I'm going to do that. And maybe some Call of Duty revisits here and there, because I do plan to do that in the upcoming future. Thank you for tuning in. See you in the gaming zone.